Okay, turns out I did need Curly, so it's a good thing that I got her. But, we're making our way through, and now it's a matter of timing. Jumping over spikes and whatnot. I'm gonna hold the Polar Star for now, simply because, my favorite weapon, as I've said, is the blade. So, I don't really want to... Well, my favorite weapon so far that we have is the blade. So I don't want to waste losing experience points on that, especially since there's a boss fight coming up. Yeah, 2 boss fights in the same level, which is fairly annoying. That was stupid on my part, really. So you're gonna want to try taking as least damage as possible, obviously, because it's a boss fight, and you necessarily don't want to take much damage, I guess. I mean, that's kind of obvious. Anyways, boss fight time. I'm just gonna use the blade, and it's that big shark, I guess. It's a shark. And it's actually an enemy, or a boss from an old game of the same creator who made Cave Story. But I guess the person decided to put in Cave Story, which is awesome. Fairly easy boss, and you could move freely up, down, left, and right, so that's easy. Fun, I guess. I mean, I should probably be using missiles, because missiles are always best on bosses, but the blade works perfectly fine too. Just spam it behind it, really, and that should do a bit of damage, and by a bit I mean a lot, obviously. Especially since you have if you have level 3, because that's going to do a lot of damage, considering that hits multiple times. That's actually kill it. Okay, I'm doing much better than I did in the practice run of this, which is very good. Okay, one more hit, honestly. And have I gotten hit yet? Because if you don't get hit, you get a certain item. Which... Okay, Curly's floating away, which is a bad thing. And if you heard that sound, that was, Meebo. Anyways, I don't think we got the item, because there should have been squids. I wasn't paying attention, though. That's not the item, is it? No. Okay, so basically the item is useless, so there's really no point in getting it, necessarily. But, notice, it's quiet. Nobody's here. And even the fisherman isn't here anymore. So, let's see what's going down in Migma Village, which is where we are. I told you we're going to be returning here. Exit here. Nobody's here. Well, King's dead. Toriko's gone. I don't know about the rest. I'm just going to save up real quick. And heal up. Of course, I want to save. And where should we go? I actually don't know where to go. To be perfectly honest. Let's check out the assembly hall. Nobody's here. I'm not sure if there's anything behind the fire. I think it's just a missile upgrade anyway. So let's check out Arthur's house, because that's where we usually go anyway. And I believe there's a cutscene. Okay, yeah. So Professor Booster comes back. If you didn't take the jetpack from him, he'll still be alive because he used the jetpack to get out, I guess. On the UIC, the doctor required the red flowers to make himself all fall into his hands, so the tragedy becomes inevitable. I should at least sue this kid when I have the chance. And we get the booster 2.0. If we talked to him, you would have gotten the booster 0.8, which is much worse than the booster. Well, it's useful still, but it's not as useful as booster 2.0. So I would advise not trying to save him, which is kind of sad, but he saved himself anyway, which is a good thing. And now we can update our Polar Star. How, you may ask? Well, I need to equip the booster first. Booster puts a jump out of midair. You can move any direction, unlike the booster 0.8, which will only move upwards. But in this one, you can move up and then left, or up, down. So you can boost any direction, really. So what do we need to do? We need to make our way all the way up here, if I can actually make it. Make our way here. Okay. Does that do anything? Okay, that was a fail on my part. Okay, bad idea. This music gets really creepy in my opinion. Well, fairly creepy, not uber creepy. And what's this? A door? Where does it lead? To the first cave. And they're still the same, but I still somehow got hurt. So, moving towards, you can save there if you want, but I don't really find the need to. Music's still the same too, which is pretty awesome. Everything is how you left it, for now. First, where you want to go is where you got the, what's it called? The Polar Star. right here. Notice head is the same as the great one as it was before. He's awake. Let's talk to him. He is pissed off for taking our gun. And he notices that we have it. I didn't make it for you, give that back. And he takes our Polar Star. But he's giving my gun over. He decides that we should keep it. When we fight with another one, they consider that forces his own witness. That one who bases tools for which his own power cannot achieve is a fool. However, when I see this come before me that you use so exhaustingly, it moves this man to tears. To think such thorough use to possible even with the gun's completion. I apologize for the grumbling, so he lets us keep it, but he finishes it, and we get, wait for it, a spur. And this is a much better weapon. We can't upgrade it, because it's always going to be at level 1, but it has level 3 Polar Star, and you charge it by holding it. At level 3 max, it shoots a large beam, that's very strong. At level 3, it shoots a 2 beam, and at level 2, it shoots that kind of beam. But it's still, at this point, I guess the strongest weapon we have, and it doesn't need to be charged. But there's a bunch more enemies here now, so let's go kill them off with our new spur. Just shoot through there. See, it's really helpful because it will shoot through enemies, and it's very strong. Really strong stuff we have right now. So it's really helpful weapon, especially near the end of the game. Okay, wow, we're only at 6 minutes. That's more shorter than I expected, really. There's a lot more enemies here, which is just to test it out, really, I guess. And somehow they didn't hit that thing, you know, it's running for its face. Yeah, when you start charging, it will just shoot a regular one. But that regular one is a level 3 Polar Star, so that really helps, really. And I say really a lot. And I'm playing the same thing over and over again. No point, really. But always a good thing. Start point. You turn back here once more, just to save and heal. Of course, that's always a good thing to do. So we can charge through these things, which is really helpful. Look at that. Is that awesome? So, return here, but there's one more thing I want to do before we leave. Well, other than getting the jellyfish juice to see what's behind there. Oh, wait, did I go here yet? Oh, wow, I didn't even go here. There's a life capsule here. You can get this at the beginning of the game, but I forgot to get it. Got life capsule. What I want to do is get to the graveyard though, because I believe there's an upgrade or something. Sprinkler, we don't need that yet. I'm gonna need sprinkler later. Spoiler alert. Okay, I'm gonna get there in a bit, but first let me just check out the graveyard. Everything's still here. Give that knife guy, but what I want to do, I'm not exactly sure what's up here, but I want to go through the store. I want to see what's up here. It's a random mushroom. Let's talk to it. You got some business with me? Sure. I doubt that. Okay, I guess no. Buy the I could swear I'm supposed to be doing something here. I guess not. So, I guess I'll just check out what's behind that fire. I could swear I'm missing an item. A bubbler. I don't know where I'm supposed to be getting that. I think I get that later, maybe. But I'm gonna see what's here, so I'm just gonna pause the recording for a second, and I'll be back with the jellyfish juice. Okay, I'm back with jellyfish juice, so let's see what's behind here. Yes, I'm not exactly sure what's here, so there's the bubbler. I knew I'd get it eventually, really. Probably could have gone here, actually. Yeah, I probably could have gotten it if I had a jellyfish juice when I first exited the grass town, but we have it now. It's fairly weak, to be honest, but I just wanted to get it for completion issues. But so now we have to. Let's talk to good old what's his face here, And Kazuma wants us to head for the egg corridor. But we're not going there just yet. First, let's check out the labyrinth. For a certain reason. Now, for some reason we end up here. So, I'm just gonna head all the way back now with our boosters. I can actually get here. This is where, first the boost would be if we didn't, if we went down to look at him, I guess. But now these guys are, armored. And this is, yeah, it's kind of weak at this point, but when it levels up, I'm pretty sure it's stronger. Well, I mean, obviously it's going to be stronger. But, so let's just try to me up. By the way, the spur has no effect when it gets experience. Like, it won't, like, automatically be at a certain level. So there's really no point in getting experience with the spur. The bumper is really weak right now. Just use the spur, because it's always awesome. I could have charged it out. Oh, I could use that health, actually. Because I'm just charging through, I want to get through here as fast as possible. For no good reason, actually. Just making my way back because we're getting something else that will complement the spur. Should I check what's up there? Yeah, may as well. I think it's a missile, missiles. Not sure if I can make my. Well, I think I have to go on top actually. Okay, so I'll just check what's there for a second. I'm really getting hurt a lot. Okay, let's check what's over here. I'm pretty sure it's just a missile. Like, yeah. Oh! Arms barrier? I don't know what that is. Let's see. Arms barrier. When you take damage, the amount of weapon energy loss will be halved. When you take. Oh, okay, that's very useful. And that's not sarcasm. Okay, so moving on through. If I actually get hurt, if I actually die, that would be pretty pathetic. Trying to kill everything here before I actually go there. Probably won't be using the bubble much until I actually manage to level it up all the way. And I'm not using the bubbler. Wow. Okay, level 2, it's not so strong still. It's not even that strong at level 3 to be honest, but it's fairly useful at some point. To some extent. Yeah, I'm taking a while, but I just want to level this up. Just even though. Whatever. Oh boy. You all die. Let's see what he gives me. Okay, missiles are not that important. But if you go over here to the Labyrinth Shop, if you talk to this guy who originally gave us a snake, hey there, this is the Labyrinth Shop, but to say we got a burger back and nothing to sell right now. Sorry about that. How about this? And he gives us Whimsical Star, which, let's demonstrate this. Which we already got the strongest weapon, so that's what else. So he basically tells us that that's her strongest weapon. Basically, if you charge the spur all the way up to level 3, which also equip it, we get these 3 stars. And what they do is they actually damage some enemies, but if you get hurt, they'll go away. So, yeah. I'm just gonna think at the 14-minute mark, so I'll stop this part here, and I'll see you in the next part.